And even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees. And then when we were older, there were miles between. I conjured you an apparition to show you what we'd seen. The sun, the earth, the wind, the rain, and holding out for change. And all the snow you couldn't let go, you danced atop a train. I'll go wherever you go. 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 I'll go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you. Madeline, who lost the earth, made it out by noon. The sun had shone the earth as well. Her eyes were to have moons. And even when we lost ourselves to something in between, the words we shared are all still there to show us where we'd be. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go.
Hello? Are you there? Uh-oh, I hear an echo. Did I take care of it? How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hi. Give me a second. I'm a little short on breath, coming up the stairs a little fast. Okay. How are y'all doing? How are we doing today? How are we doing today? How's everybody's Wednesday? Hello. Fucking camera. Hello, camera. It's decided it doesn't want to track today. Which is fine. Hi, Astra. Hi, Smiley. How are we doing today? Normal tracking? Bruh. Okay. How are we doing? How are you doing? How are you doing today? It's so lovely to see you. Oh, I'm tired. Hi, Stags. Okay. Don't worry about this. It's I know I need to redo it. It's kind of a mess. It's a little bit of a mess today. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Please tell me. please share with the class. How are we doing today? On this fine, lovely, warm Wednesday. I'm about to put my hoodie back on. I'm kind of chill. My hands are cold. My hands are cold. How are you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna start. You want to see what I've been up to in Minecraft? Well, everybody's actually like being accomplishing things and doing stuff. Me, on the other hand, well, not getting a lot done. Stressed, yeah. It's a little stressed here too. Oh shit, where am I? I just. Alright, 1 second. I just logged in and I'm like up on something. And I don't know what I'm doing. What do I need to do? Fuck. I don't have my skin. For some reason, it's still not my skin. Oh, you know what I need to do? Actually, let's do... I don't know if Scotty's going to be able to join us today. Scotty had to go to an appointment. He's still kind of in the ups and the downs and the stuffs and stuffs. How is everything going those days besides Minecraft? Like I know you got stuff going on. I don't want to divulge personal private information. But I know that you have been busy with the stuff and the things. All right, there we go. Look. You don't want to know what I just did. You don't want to know what I just did. I feel kind of dumb, though. Okay, so what happened since the last time I was doing this? Fuck. Well, no. I decided to raise the roof 1 block. Excuse me. And then dig 1 block down. No, wait. Yeah. Okay. So, where's my, this one. Okay, and probably this one. I've been dealing with really bad headaches the past couple of days, actually. So, I don't know if it's just, hormonal or weather or whatever. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Okay. So I started to do the raising and the lifting. And so I did all of the lifting. And then I need to go down 1 all around. So it's a little different than the last time I streamed. But then before I could finish this, I was like, what if I decided to just, this was a wall. It was a wall where the lapis stopped. And I was like, well, what if I just like started full dig? Just full steam ahead. So I did. And so I haven't finished that part there. But I decided to just fuck it and just go this way. I would like to figure out if I can make a squid, like the black squid out here. I want to try and see if I can set something up to get them, like an ink kind of thingy. I don't know if it'll work. I mean, it will work conceptually. Theoretically, it will work. But it feels like I would have to make it super big, like the entire bay, just to try and, like, when the squid spawn, right? So that once I did that, I see you burning fucker. You lived. So basically, if I set the whole bay up with the way that the squid farm will work, if they happen to spawn on top of it, yes, it would work. But I think I still have to be in render. And since I don't really feel like AFKing a farm like that, I don't know if it will work. so it may just end up being like not worth the not worth it for me, period, like at all. It just may like not be worth it because it just feels like it might be too much work for me for something that might work. But even if I did get it to work, the other problem is like I'm not going to sit here and stare at fucking squid swimming around getting killed just for ink. I actually just like want to do other things. And I get that's how AFK farms work. You have to actually sit there AFK, and it's no shade at all if that's what people want to do. But I don't. That's not my idea of what I want to do with my time. So it's a lot of work for something that I don't know if I'm going to sit there and want to do. You know. So anyway. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, I walked upstairs, and I did not mean to. All right. Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was going to do a tower here, but as you can see, I'm really good at towers. I started it, and then, like, I did not. And there's my busted up iron golem. He's busted. He's busted because he was over by the tower, and there was a skeleton at night, and the skeleton was, like, on top of the tower, and he was shooting my golem, so my golem got busted up. And I'm cheap, so I'm not going to use my iron to repair him. If he dies, he just dies. It's fine. Actually, maybe I could kill him. We're going to take a risk here. He might kill me. All right? So just don't be shocked if I die. It's fine. It was very easy. But he was almost dead, so it just took one shot. Oh. I missed a cat the other day. Don't look. Don't look, okay? That's horrifying. But it's done. It's over. Oh. And everybody in chat knows now. I'm so sorry. It's, I missed that cat over there. They don't stop the creepers. I know. I'm sorry. They didn't wanna. Okay. I'm sorry. You're on the move, but you had perfect reception while you murdered so. I feel so called out. Come on. Don't make me. I gotta put my hoodie on. I'm cold. What the fuck? Okay, hoodie back on. Don't make me feel bad. Don't. I already feel bad about it, but I really want to be very consciously aware of that they are just video game animals and they are not real. But I want to be consciously aware of everybody else and the server load that I am also responsible for. So, we play on a community server. There are other people playing, and I want to make it abundantly clear. It is very important to me that everybody has, you know. Service is spotty, but you got to see the murder firsthand. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. I'm curious. Do we want to go on an adventure? I'm not feeling super adventurous. But I would like to go maybe take a break from this fuckery and do something that may be semi-adventurous. Villagers will always be churning out cats until it has 5. I have 5. Yeah. I do. I have this calico, I have this Siamese, I have this Bombay, and I have this white one with 2 different color eyes, and I still have the black tuxedo. So I have my originals, but I was just trying to call the extras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I have 5. Yeah. I was trying to call the extras to make sure. You know what I mean? But you were incredibly correct. You made the comment, Astro, that if I'm too concerned, not just me, but literally anyone, if anyone is too concerned at any given time about calling things like that to worry, that we're no longer like actually... I bred more. I had bred some so that I made sure I had enough. and then I was spacing them out over the village to try to prevent creepers from spawning, but it wasn't working. So then, because of mobcap, because of all these other things, I wanted to be aware. So I was culling all my extras and keeping the original 5. I didn't know that 5 was a thing. So I missed that one on one of the little hills over there. But what you said about being, if you're so worried about it, then you're no longer just enjoying the game, and you're no longer having fun. And that's so true. That's very true. And I want to make sure everybody's having fun, though. So I don't want to contribute. 1 second. I have to take care of something very quickly. Well, I guess it won't do me any good, will it? Okay. Yeah. I want to be consciously aware of what my contributions could be to make sure that I am not negatively contributing to anything as well. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, I did have the 5, and then that was just one that I missed. So I'm wondering if maybe we feel a little adventurous, perhaps. Maybe we will feel a little adventurous. Maybe I will feel a little adventurous. Probably not, but let's do it. Let me see. Yeah, no. It wasn't a stray. It wasn't a stray. Yeah. It was one of the ones I bred. I actually had, when I got here in the village originally, there was a black tuxedo, and then there was the white heterochromia, and then there's a village nearby. And one day we were out together, my partner and I, and we found a village nearby when we just boated out to go on a little oopsie adventure. And so we found the calico and the Bombay, I want to say. Yeah, it was calico and Bombay. And so we ventured out, and I was like, you make a boat right now. And I made him make a boat so he could bring one of the cats back on a lead, and I brought the other cat back on a lead. So I had 4 different kinds of cats, and then one day I came back to the village, my village, and there was a Siamese. So then I had 5 different cats. I just heard a noise. What is that noise that I just heard? I just heard a noise. It might be outside. Actually. It might be outside. That's fine. I know what it is. Okay. So, I was thinking maybe I would go on an adventure, but I don't know if I'm brave enough. And I don't want to... Oh, you might hear a lot of noise, actually. So, yeah. You might hear a lot of noise in the background, and I'm going to apologize in advance. Yeah, let me just go on a tiny little adventure. I'm just going to bring the 1 pickaxe, and if I die, I guess I just die. I don't want to, though, just to be abundantly clear. But why am I not doing this? Why is this not? Okay. I have a little thingy under my village. Hi, Veronica. Oh, gosh. I'm so bad. Bitch, I'm brave. I'm going to try and be brave. I'm going to try. I forgot. Shout out. I'm so sorry. I want you all to know, thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Stags. Thank you, Stags. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to be brave. Important question. Sure. Yeah. No. Ask away. Please. Do I dare brave leaving the safety? The Melvins? The band? The Melvins? Is that a band? I cannot give you an answer because I cannot think of a song of theirs off the top of my head right now. But if I heard, then I could give you an answer. No, don't cry. I'm really bad with names. But if I heard, it's fucking dark. It's dark. I'm not brave. I am not this brave. It's okay. this is incredibly important for me to go to a safe place. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. I've heard of the band though. So that's a lot for me. I'm really bad with names though. Like my name and word association is very bad. So what I need to do right now is go back to the safety of my village right now, currently, 100%. Thank you for being here. And I need to go back to safety. And then I need to immediately look something up real quick so I can refresh my brain. I want to be perfectly clear. Yeah. I will save her. I will save her. I will save her. Yeah. Of course. I will save her. Yeah. Let me. Okay. I just read the title of this. Is this a song? Wait. Can I play it? Can I play it on stream? They might mute me, right? Right? Yeah. Fuck it. No, I'm gonna do it right now. I am just really bad with like actual word associations for things. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me do this. I know I've heard of them, right? I know I've heard of them. Yeah. With Helmet, the band Helmet, right? They're like kind of metal, but not really metal. You know what I mean? I've heard of them, right? I've heard of them. I knew I'd heard the name, but I'm here, no, you got it. This would be your song if you were a stripper? Okay. All right, we got it. It's too heavy for clubs. Yeah, I'm playing it. Can you hear it? It's too heavy for clubs. That's fantastic. No. Rock the fuck on with this. Oh, this is like old 90s rock, huh? This is like 90, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff I listen to. Yeah. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Do it. No, you're good. I want to see someone tell you no. Nah, you do it. Fucking do it. Yeah. 90s rock is where I lived a lot. Yeah. Nah, you're good. You're good. I think that's hilarious, actually. I have a strip club story. Do you want a lore drop? I've been to a couple of strip clubs. Is this too loud? Can you still hear me, or is the music too loud? Did it stop tracking? Hello, my love. Lord drop. Well, okay. There's a possibility. Okay, can you hear like over this though? Is it too loud? I have 2 strip club stories. Actually, I have more than 2. I have more than two. Okay, let me, yeah, I have many. I was gonna say, wait, which one, though? It sounds I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. Maybe it would be good to play it, because then maybe it'll be like, it'll mute my audio, so the story will never be clippable. Is that good? Okay, so one of my favorite stories from going to a strip club is I almost tabbed in and killed this cat, and I would have actually maybe cried, actually, that time. That would have been completely non-intentional, and I don't want to hurt my kitties. So, you know what I can do? Yeah, okay, so let me just do this. Let me not get distracted. I would never get distracted. Okay, I would never get distracted. Never in a million years. So, my favorite strip club story is when I went to go and see a different strip club than I had been to. And I just happened to see my uncle across the way when I walked into the strip club. Now, I want to explain to you that I was pretty close with my uncle. He's actually one of the family I was like really close with. And he always was this wonderful person that made sure no matter what, I was always seen. Like, it was incredibly important to him to make sure that everybody in his life knew how important they were and that they were always seen. That he made sure he knew. So even when I went into even when I went into the strip club, despite the fact that he was getting a lap dance on his face as he was sitting there, he made sure to break contact long enough to wave. And it was so, like, awkward, yet him, if that makes sense. You know? It was really great. I have a lot of stories. About that uncle. I'm not gonna, like, throw shade at all on my other uncle, for the record. But that uncle's, like, I hate saying, like, X is my favorite or Y is my favorite. I don't like that because it makes other people feel like it's probably, like, I don't want to minimize them at all. Like, people can be my favorites for different reasons and in different ways, right? That's valid. Yeah? He had no fucking shame. And that's actually, like, where I get it. So if you ever wonder, like, why I may be unhinged or why I may act the way I act sometimes, I'm gonna full on blame him. Literally. Fucking literally. That's probably, like, one of the most influential relatives I had in my entire life was my uncle. No fucking shame. None. And so that's how I actually kind of live my life, is, like, without shame, without regret, just radically love and accept everyone around me and make sure that they feel seen. Like, they feel seen and they feel heard. You know? Does that make sense? And so that was so instrumental. Like, that strip club story is, like, one of the biggest examples of what he did. Like, he used to make very... we could talk like guys in a locker room together, if that makes sense. Because I was the oldest grandkid, and so I was the first niece in the family growing up. Like, I was the first... he was an uncle the first time because of me. And he was still really young when my mom had me, because my mom was 18 when she had me, and he was still a teenager in high school. He was younger than her. He was the middle son. And so he was very much the black sheep of the family, like I became the black sheep of my family. And so we just did shit. And he was very instrumental in I spent a lot of time with him. After school, I would go hang out at his sports bars. So that's like only bar I ever went to. So I picked up a lot of like kind of unsavory sort of, I don't want to call it unsavory because it really wasn't truly unsavory, but he would only date strippers, which I mean, I don't have a problem with because I don't see strippers in a negative light like some could. I don't have a problem with any of that. I don't judge people like that. So, I didn't catch on my chat though. One time you were going to see a girlfriend after the club was closing. Your mom was in Central America visiting your grandparents. You walked in and your dad was leaving. Super awkward. Never talked about it. Oh, I have awkward stories about conversations with my dad I cannot share because they are not appropriate. So I'll just say that. So the awkward one with my uncle was okay. Awkward. Like the awkward one that you just shared with me, that wasn't okay. Awkward. Do you see what I mean? Like, I can understand why your dad's like, well, we're just not going to talk about that again. My dad probably would have done the same thing. But my dad has made some comments that kind of made me not like that comment. But I'm not going to... There were certain things that people could get away with making these comments and doing things a bit ago that they not necessarily could get away with now. Does that make sense? Now we would look at that and go, ooh, yeah, that's fucking unsavory behavior, right? But at the time, making those comments, it's gross still, to be fair. It's still gross behavior. I'm not calling your dad's gross behavior. I'm just, to clarify. The comment, I've had some comments that my dad has specifically made to me where I thought that they were pretty gross, but I have a very high tolerance for some of this stuff as well, just because growing up in the 90s and stuff, some of this behavior was not frowned upon in a way that it's frowned upon now. That's not about the strip clubs. Good. I'm glad he was never gross at you. I try not to have daddy issues, but we really don't want to go there. So let's be happy. I can tell you other stripper stories if you want, strip club stories. We could talk about other strip club stories if you want. The first time I ever went to a strip club was when a friend of my family took me. And this sounds really gross thinking about it now. It actually does sound really gross because he was like quite a bit older. Like he was literally old enough to be my dad. And he took me to the strip club the first time I went to the strip club. And now looking back on it, I didn't really think anything of it at the time. But now looking back on it, I'm like, oh, he was a grown man. And he took me to a strip club and I was just 18. And it looks weird and awkward for a grown man to be taking a freshly 18-year-old girl to a strip club and then giving her money to tip people. That's weird. Because that was a weird thing. But it was just, it was one of the more appropriate places. It was a gentleman's club. If you've ever heard that term used to describe the varying degree of what kind of strip club it was. So that was more of a gentleman's club. But it didn't seem, to be fair, it really didn't seem like couples was a thing that they were stranger to. Which, again, I'm not judging, but... And I completely understand how that looks now. That's fucking gross, actually, for a grown man old enough. Yeah, topless only. That's correct. It was topless only in Florida as well. I did go to other clubs after that because I was curious, but I did not go with a man old enough to be my dad taking me. And there was no unsavory or weird feelings or weird happenings with this particular friend, by the way. To be clear, he never made the moves on me. We're not going to talk about anything else about that might possibly have happened, because we're not going to go there. Everything, yes, out of city limits. So where I lived was, I grew up in Clearwater, which is a very big touristy beach city. And so there wasn't a lot of stuff there because it was the quote unquote nicer place. So there were not a lot of strip clubs. But in Tampa, all hell broke loose. And that is where you could go to see things if you wanted to see things that were beyond topless. And one day, this is the third strip club story. You're going to get your points worth, bro. One day I walked in and I saw a stripper picking up a roll of quarters without her hands. And that was that was a thing that happened. So that was a thing I didn't need to see, but it's fine. Yeah. So that was my other strip club story. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get into the male review. I didn't even get into the male review stories. When I was getting married to my current partner, the ladies told me I have another stripper story. All of this judging is going to intensify so strongly. You're all going to judge me. And I'm going to be really fair. If things might have been different, I might have actually just done it myself, because that would be great, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm thirsty. Okay, don't judge me. Yeah. So I have another stripper story. I'll tell you my other one. It was a male review. I went to the male review as a bachelorette thing. They insisted, because I was like it wasn't my thing before. And I had been married before. Current partner is my third marriage. And I call him partner, and I want to be very clear about why I make the distinction that he is my partner. I was married before, and so there's a lot of mixed feelings about the usage of the word husband. And I know that can be a loaded word for a lot of people. I make the distinction of calling him my partner and not husband because he is my partner. 100%, fully, truly, deeply, for life. Partner. We just happened to be married. So he is also my husband. But he is my partner. He is everything to me. All eggs are in this basket completely, entirely. So through everything and anything, everything that we have been through, all of our losses, all of our everythings, he is my partner. When we game together. When I game, he is my 100% priority of who I game with. I don't game with many people very often, and it is actually never, ever, ever personal. But he is literally my everything. Like, it is our anniversary coming up here soon. And it will be 19 years together and 17 years married. And still to this day, it is still butterflies every moment. Every single moment that he touches me, I am still madly, deeply, truly in love with him. And I cannot even imagine anyone else crossing my thoughts. Like, I know I make jokes about hot guys and thirst, and people will tease me about Pedro Pascal, but honestly, there's no one that even comes close to my partner for me. 2006 is when we met. Yeah. He's but like, so I want to be perfectly clear. I have actually been married twice before. I was young. My first husband I met when I was 18, and we got married and we had a son, And we were together for a little while, and then Smiley. um, and so we had a son, and then I was divorced, and I don't want to go into the details. It's not that lore drop. It's not that lore drop. It doesn't matter right now. And I remarried really quickly. And my second husband, I don't really go into details about them. But they were husbands, and they were husbands in a very traditional sense. Um, and I've always been queer my entire life, and I am 100% married to a straight man. And it's okay that he's a straight man because he is incredibly respectful. And for the first time in my life, in my entire existence, I met someone that saw me and accepted me for everything that I was. And nothing I've ever done to him, for him, towards him, with him, anything that he's ever witnessed, it's never like scared him away, which is a lot. Because I'm kind of fucking unhinged, guys. But he accepted it fully, 100%. Yeah, that's when you start. Yeah. Oh my god, fucking camera went really close. No. Why? You're tracking me. Zoomed in. So, like, I want to... Fucking stop. The tracking is just entertaining to me, though, too. But I can understand wanting to turn it off. Fully. That's great. Okay, so anyway, no. So I do make the distinction, and I know a lot of people, and and I'll address that. I'll get back to the lore drop about the stripper in the male review. I have a picture. Tech. I'm kind of unhinged, and it like zooms right in. It's like, yes, we know, darling. We know you're unhinged, and we're on to you. Fuck it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, so no, it's fine. I do not take myself too fucking seriously, so it's fine. It knows. But, the AI knows. It knows. It's fine. I don't care, actually. If I'm unhinged, that's fine. If you want to join me in that journey and fucking unabashedly also be yourself, it's fine. It's fine. I will get back to the lore drop about the male stripper, the male review. I know that when I refer to him as my partner, that can be... A lot of people may take issue with that because they view me and they see a straight woman. But I'm not a straight woman. I've been queer my entire life. I've been gender nonconforming my entire life. I do not necessarily consider myself, anything but a person just trying to love and live their life. And I do make the distinction that he is my partner because he is way more than what most straight people would consider a husband. Okay, Veronica, we'll be here. Enjoy your shower. I don't want that to sound creepy. Enjoy your shower. I'll try and see if I can dig up a picture of the male review picture. After the male review, they had me pose with the dancers. And so I did. And I still have the Polaroid that got scanned somewhere of me posing with a group of dancers at the male review. And it's weird because it's not they're not my usual kind of attraction, to be honest. But it was funny. It was all in good fun, and the ladies that wanted me to go were drinking, and so in the wanting to have fun, I tried to be a good sport, and they tried to make sure I had a dancer that was in a long duster and chaps. And that's all I need to say. That's the rest of that lore drop. So there you go. I hope you feel like you got your channel points worth redeem on that lore drop. That was a lot. I try not to be unhinged in a malicious way. That's why I'm unapologetically unhinged in other ways, right? Okay. No big deal. We're just digging in Minecraft. I'm really good at digging. Did you know? So, anyway. Now that you know I'm not very wholesome, I guess. I don't know. I try to be wholesome, though, right? Like, you could be wholesome and still, I don't know, slightly unhinged? Maybe? I don't know. Is unhinged the right word? Maybe I'm just, fuck, my hair is, like, super doing its thing today. Here. Let's see. How feral am I today? Oh my gosh. You know what? Actually, I'm so sorry. I did not shout out tack either. There. I am so sorry. I'm really bad at remembering these things. And this is why I was like, hey, stags? Stags? I love and support, and I always want to be. 30% feral, 37%. Yeah, mine was 88%. I'm pretty sure. I did, the bot doesn't know me. I know. I think that you and I have a lot in common. I'm just saying. Did I make a chaos one? 1% filled with chaos? Do you want to call the bot a liar? The bot is like, oh no, you're only 1%. You're only 1%. 1% filled with chaos? Really? Really? I think I did a chill one, but I think maybe I need to 65% chill. I don't know if that's accurate either, to be fair. To be fair, I don't know how accurate these are. I have to really do some updating. I have had a really hard summer. Yeah. I try to be, so, like, I can be very chill and still be chaotic and feral, right? Right? I'm gonna get this fucking coal. I know, I'm using silk touch. I'm gonna backfill this all in. And then I'll just get the coal later. But I want to backfill this up. I don't know. I feel like it's totally fair to be chill but also feral and be chaotic. I think you can do all of it at once, if we're being honest. I think it's possible. I think that you can do a lot of these things, and I think that you can just be too much for some people, but it's okay if you're too much for them. Because I think that you can do all of these things in a loving, non-malicious manner. It can still be too much for them, and they can still just can't handle it at certain times, or they may need breaks or whatever, and that's on them, and that's fine, and I'm not going to take personal offense to it, but I think that you can still be like a really good, loving person and still be chaotic and slightly feral. Honestly, I have a problem with a lot of the way society is run, so I think it's important to be feral and ignore. I don't like fucking rules, especially rules that seem to be just arbitrary and based on antiquated things. I don't know. I'm just fucking talking now, and then that's weird. Just stop. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of rules. Like, my biggest rule is, like, try not to hurt other people. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest rule I try to live by, but, like, I think I'm kind of, like, raising chaotic, feral kids. And in raising them, I have very few rules, because I feel like, so, my youngest is 11, my oldest is about to turn 26. And I feel like it's very important that they have as much autonomy and ownership over themselves as possible, but also understand what society may require of them to be a member of this society if that's what they want. So basically, my rules have always been like, Make sure you're drinking enough water in the day so you're taking care of your body. And I know that that seems kind of weird, but like, wash your hands so that you're not spreading germs. That was another rule. And I know that, yeah, I don't know. Like those were my rules as they've been growing up, basically. Like, be nice. Like, I don't believe in punishment. Because I think like a lot of things work themselves out, if that makes sense. Like, if you're assholes to people and you meet people and you make friends and you're an asshole to them, you will learn very quickly that people might not want to be around you if you treat them that way. And so I have used those as reminders when the kids might have been doing certain things. Like, if I hear them talking to another person, I might just say, well, that doesn't sound like a very nice way to talk to someone. How would that make you feel if someone talked to you that way? More along the lines of that, instead of like, well, don't do that or I'm going to take away your computer. You know what I mean? Something like that. As an example. For example. So that's just kind of the way I've always approached it. Because other people can be very cruel, and they can sometimes not handle the fuckery. And I don't a lot of the time. I may tolerate way too much, but like, I try to have grace with people because everybody makes mistakes. I know I do. I know sometimes things I say, I very much do not intend them to come across as how they intend to come across. So I feel super awkward about that oftentimes, especially in social situations. So I try to have grace, but I also do not suffer fools. Have I thought about people deserve to be talked to in that way? Well, you know, so right now, my youngest son says hi, Scotty, how are you doing? My love. Hello, how are you feeling? How did the doctor go? My youngest son right now, they say some heinous sounding shit to each other on chat occasionally when they're gaming and they get all uppity. Like, they get really, it sounds kind of toxic to me occasionally. And he said, that's like how everyone talks to each other. And it's baffling to me sometimes. And I can't confirm or deny, but I can tell you without a doubt that's not the kind of shit I would want to be hanging around if people were talking to me like that. You know? But what do I know? I'm not a kid these days. And if you do, I'm pretty sure, like, if you do fuck up, other kids will let you know how they feel about it. 30 minutes, you're feeding critters before you leave? Okay, good. So you have your appointment in 30 minutes. Good. Hopefully the doctor's appointment is good. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully they can help you feel better. For sure. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Some people may deserve to be talked to in a certain way, though. Smiley, I think you're right. I often don't feel like it's my place to talk to someone in that way, though. So I tend to, I guess, I don't know. I tend to be more of a doormat, though. I don't want to make people feel bad, as a general rule. I know how it's like to be made to feel bad. So I don't want to make anybody else feel like that. So that comes back to the stripper stories. Did you miss the stripper stories, Scotty? You missed the lore drop about my uncle and the strippers. Boo. Maybe, I don't think I'm going to find that picture, though. It'll take me a little bit to find that picture. But if I find that picture of me with the strippers from the male review, I will share. Trust me, it's me, even though I'm blonde in the picture. I am naturally blonde. I know you all thought that this was my natural hair. And I know it's alarming that I don't naturally have blue hair. I know, but it's okay. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Oh, I have a stray curl itching my nose. Whew. Okay. I'll tell you later, Scotty. It's about my uncle and when I walked into the strip club. And I'll tell it again. I'll tell it again. I walked into the strip club and in the middle of him getting a lap dance on his face, he he made sure to make sure he knew that I knew that he saw me and that because he always made sure, that I was seen. He never. I guess it was just always like a thing for me growing up. I always felt like ignored and invisible. And maybe he knew that. Maybe he understood it. Your natural hair color is purple. Your mom dyes it brown because she didn't want you to be bullied for growing up and having continued the lie. That would be so fucking awesome. I love it. I love it. Actually, I usually go half purple, half blue to make the right color indigo. But so many people have tried to correct me. I just say blue. Because indigo's a shade of blue anyway. I'm just like, whatever. I'm not gonna argue. People like to find things to argue about all too often. So, I like one time I was pumping gas and my hair was like this bright. It had faded, and it was like a very, very, very bright turquoise. And they were like, "Ooh, is that your natural hair color?" And I was like, "Bro, really?" It was really a weird sort of situation. I think he meant more than just asking me an honest question, but I don't want to pretend that I know what old men at gas stations are thinking. No offense to men. Some of them are okay. I like them sometimes. Some of them are fantastic. Let's just fucking dig, guys. Let's just dig. This is what I've been doing. If you've been wondering, what have I been doing in Minecraft? This is it. This is it. I'm making in a basement. I'm tunneling. This is all. This is it. But, because of the way life has been playing out lately, I think this is literally all my brain has the capacity for. So we have big changes happening and going on. You're back. You're back. You're back. Ads are starting in a minute. We've had a lot of big changes. A lot of big changes in the house with the family, company visiting. Oldest moved here. Yeah. Stags is back and missed all of my. I've got to go through and like clip how the camera zoomed in right when I said I was unhinged. And that should go as like a fucking trailer. I think that should go as a trailer. Am I right? I'm right a lot. Full disclosure. I will call myself out on the bullshit though, I hope. So I can say that I'm right. Fuck! Someone is knocking at my door. It just scared the shit out of me. Hold on a minute. It actually jump scared me. Okay, I'm back. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. I got a knock on my door. And it was a... Okay, fucking listen with the fucking zooming. The zooming. Stop the zooming. Zoom out. Goodbye. Hello? Stop. Zoom out. Okay, listen. Here you go. Perfect, thank you. Okay, I'm back. Let me catch up. Smiley. Paid actor. Paid actor. You have a lot of self-control, but you do see your piece, and if they continue, I just give them back what they've been putting on me. But at work, you have a lot of international colleagues who don't speak the language very well, and even if they do, I don't let them say anything wrong. I don't let anyone say anything wrong. Yeah. Totally. I totally understand. No, that's great. Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to, I want to catch up, and I didn't want to miss, and okay. So, anyway, shit. I guess I was getting texted, and I didn't know. In fact, I was getting phone calls, and I didn't even know. I had to, I had to I had a mom moment. I had a mom moment, and I had to deal with. To deal with. I'm so sorry. Wow. I'm so very sorry. Okay. I'm back though. How is everyone doing? Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around during the break, ad break, and me needing to take a break, and all of that. So thank you for being here. Fuck. I'm totally 100% missed that I had all this going on. My phone was just blowing up. And, okay. Hello. I'm back. Okay. I'm back. Did I unmute my mic, right? My mic is working. I'm not like actually just like talking to myself. Okay, that's one cup. All right. Okay, I just got an alert. Fuck. Oh my gosh. I wanted to try and stream today because everything has been upside down. And, it's been going on. A lot has been going on in life. A lot of life changes, house changes. I had, holy shit. Okay. I had a kid visiting with his wife, and then a kid and girlfriend moved in. And so they're actually out there right now unloading a pod. And so that's what the whole everything is. My daughter went out to go help, and she got a splinter, and some things only a mom can take care of, apparently. Dad was not able to get the splinter, so I had to go help and assist. So, yeah, we're back. How's everyone doing? I'm so sorry. Let me go back to digging. So this is what my life has been going on right now in Minecraft. Because everything else has been so upside down, and new adjustments and everything else. I have had the mental power to do this. You know? I appreciate you being here. Thank you. It's like I can hear music. I thought I turned Spotify off though. I was gonna go do Danger Things, but I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to go do Danger Things. I know I said I was heading out for Danger, and then it was like nighttime, and I'm like, oh, Danger? Maybe not so much Danger. Let's just not do Danger. Let's just stay home and be safe. But I wasn't actually really even thinking that. I was just kind of like, that's my default brain. Let's just do something safe. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's just the Minecraft default music. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's very calming and chill, though, I think. Maybe I'll sync that down. I wanted to do a little light feature. I have not bought a lot of things in the shopping district on the server because I can't make up my mind what I'm doing and where I'm doing it. So I kind of feel like I don't have diamonds to spend on indecision at the moment. But when I decide, I absolutely will be buying stuff. So. I hope no one feels upset or slighted at all. I feel like I should have probably grabbed a Snickers when I was on my little break there. Perhaps. Oopsies. I don't want to take you up. Okay. Okay. Well, I filled you in down there, and actually I don't think I want to fill you in, because I think, actually, I'm just gonna, like, what I'm gonna do is just extend this down. If that makes sense. I'm gonna need more of the wall pieces to make, like, the column. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll do that for now. And then adjust. It's just Minecraft. That's true. It is. But I want to feel like I'm a productive, contributing member to this wonderful place that we have been, has been bestowed upon us. So, you know? Is it really Minecraft? I don't know. I fucking wonder, though, bro. And I'm so sorry if I called someone bro and they don't want me to call them bro. I was told that I shouldn't do that. But I default to calling everyone bro, actually. My kids call me bro, if we're being honest. And I'm absolutely not their bro, by the way. In case you were wondering. I think that still checks. That's gonna have to be that's gonna have to be lifted up though, right? Yeah, fuck it. I'll deal with it later. It's fine. No big deal. I feel like I'm not experiencing the entirety of the game, though. Since I just sit here like a goblin, just digging and mining, you know? So then I feel like, well, But then again, it's okay. Calls everyone dude. Yeah, I do it. It's a habit. It's a habit to call everyone dude. I do it with my kids. Um, and my kids were all boys until my daughter was born. But I just call her dude too. So it's not like it's never been like a gendered thing for me. And I call them bro because they call me bro. And it's a habit now. And I hesitate. It always makes me feel like I do not want to make anyone feel bad. And I absolutely do not ever want to misgender anyone. Um, as a person, I can speak for myself. I have always been non-conforming, and I am called he if my hair is really short, and it doesn't bother me. I don't really think about it. I don't really see myself as a guy, but I don't always necessarily see myself as a woman by society's standards of what a woman is supposed to be. So I kind of don't mind it if someone says she or if it refers to me as her. But also, it's fine if they refer to me as they, and it's not going to really bother me if they refer to me as he either. It doesn't really upset me per se. I don't I don't really identify as a he though, but it doesn't really upset me. But I try to be very consciously aware of how my language and my words may impact others because I do not want to upset them. Because it does matter to people. And if it matters to them, I want to be consciously aware that I am addressing them as they would like to be addressed. Okay, why are you down there? Bro? The fuck up here, please. I'm so sorry. That was kind of aggressive towards these blocks, and I don't think they deserved it. One day I might build myself a house in Minecraft. What do you think? Not today, but maybe one day. Maybe. Perhaps. And if you're... Oh, it was a little spike of lag. I don't know if that was me. That probably was my internet, which is fine. It's a good thing I don't really need a house, though, right? It's a good thing I like building in games. Am I right? For me to just be digging out a fucking basement. Play session after play session. I have a problem. You find it cute when people think they use the wrong pronouns for you? You tell them it doesn't matter, like it's cool, they're going to be good. They're trying to be good and use the right pronouns, but there are no right pronouns for me. I totally get that. It's valid. I don't want to correct someone for other people. Does that make sense? Like, I try to be consciously aware of what pronouns other people use, but it makes me feel kind of weird to correct them for someone else when I am unsure about how they feel. Because I know for me, I've been referred to as he so often, I guess it doesn't like really surprise me, I guess. So it doesn't really bother me. So I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't really bother me. I know, to me, hello, sir. Thanks. Thank you for the pie. It doesn't bother me per se, no matter how they refer to me. Because I don't, yeah. We could go into this whole long, big discussion about it. We don't really need to. If it bothers someone, hopefully they say something, and hopefully they don't get offended or upset if I use the wrong way to refer to them, the wrong pronouns to refer to them, because I never mean it, and it's never malicious. So I don't feel like it's my place to call other people out, because I have to believe that they also are not trying to do it in a malicious way, that they just may not know either way. And so if it does bother someone, hopefully they can say something. And because it's not my job to correct people, I feel like. I don't want to be that person that corrects someone for someone else. I can speak about me, but I don't feel comfortable speaking about other people. Because like you mentioned, it may not bother that person at all. They may not just care, you know? So especially if they don't care, I would feel really shitty correcting someone you know? So I just don't. I just refer to the person in whatever way I feel like they have made clear, if that makes sense. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I say too much and then it's just awkward. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Smiley. Thank you for the pie. I appreciate it. Not many people come all the way out here, so it's always very fun when someone does. It's not much to see, though. Truly. I appreciate it. It makes me remember I'm actually playing with people. Thank you. The portals... It was a pie bye. Thank you. It's great. I appreciate. Yeah. I secured the portal, so you can make it way out, but I gotta work on that whole design. Pointed dripstone. Oh, and you know what? You flew there? You flew! Shocking. Veronica, I'm so sorry. I was listening and I was hearing you were talking about Raptor and anniversaries, and we have a lot of similarities as well. And I was listening. I was reading chat. I wasn't trying to like talk over and just like not address what you were saying. You know what I mean? So I was listening, and I hope your shower was great. Yeah. I suppose there's kind of a pronoun that I do feel right is for me, but it's in another language that I'm not exactly fluent in. It's a first person pronoun, so it's not like anyone is going to actually be using it. Yeah. I totally get it. I feel like, so I was watching some reels the other day, and to be really honest, I've always been nonconforming. I've always had a very difficult time relating to women, and not women because I have a problem with women, but in the way that society views women and treats women. My body parts do not bother me. They do not feel foreign or alien. Okay? I want to just be very perfectly clear. I can only speak for me. I am not an expert, and I can only speak for me. So I was assigned female at birth for my gender. My body parts are that. That's all that my body parts matter for. I have absolutely 100% never related to what most things girls are expected to do growing up. So for me, I can only speak for me. And washing stupid long hair, last night I just wet mine, and as you can see, I've been playing with like ringlets all day, and I'm gonna have to wash it tonight. And so last night I just wet it, and it's such a fucking task. It's thick and curly, and anyway, so I saw a reel on Instagram that made sense to me, and they said I want to be pretty, but in a boy way. And it fucking summed it up so much for me. Like, I get pretty girl things. I understand that. Am I opening like a big can of like, I'm just gonna fucking offend someone and get canceled now? But I want to be abundantly clear. I cannot speak for everybody. I can't speak for other people, and I don't want to speak for other people, but I can speak for me. I've always just said I look at myself as non-conforming. I've always been non-conforming. I don't go and get my nails done. If I do my nails, I do them myself. I like to do them occasionally. Right now, you can't really see it because it's starting to chip off, but maybe you can kind of see it. You probably can't see it, but I actually do have nails, but because I work with my hands, or have in the past so often, my nails get chipped. The nail polish gets chipped very easily, or covered in paint if I'm painting at any given moment. So for me, especially because I was a single mom for a while, it didn't make financial sense for me to get my nails done, because that wasn't also very important to me either. And I understand that people like to get their nails done. That's fine. one of my sons goes and gets manicures with his girlfriend on the regular. They get gel manicures, they get paint jobs together, they get matching nails, and that's fine. To me, it's not, I just wish so many things weren't as gendered as they were. Because I don't like them being limited. Because people can enjoy things because they enjoy them. Period, I guess. I'm off on a tangent about some random shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to. I can't speak for anybody. So for me, I feel like I am more of a she, but with a they flavor, if that makes sense. I do like doing feminine things. I do like wearing dresses. And I don't, yeah, I love getting my hair done. Like, the aftertaste is they. That's right, stags. I'm very she with an aftertaste of they. You can feel it deep in your throat, darling. Try that on for size. How unhinged is that for you? My bad. I'm so sorry if that was too much. Yeah, well, I don't necessarily like to get my nails done. But I love getting my hair done. When I could trust the hairdresser. I loved having my scalp rubbed and massaged. But I have a lot of very bad traumatic stories about that, so I'm surprised. I like the gentle touch. Last night, actually, I was sitting trying to listen to Miriam's stream, and my partner came in, and he started, like, rubbing my head and my neck. So that's why I knew I had to wet my hair last night, because when he was doing it, he did it all this, and I got up, and my hair was like, poof. It was like a helmet. Oh no! You do the dumbass massage thing with their fingers when they're washing your hair. It fills you with rage. Oh. See, it's the opposite for me. I'm sorry that it makes you feel that way. But I get it. I get it, though. I get it. Yeah. I get it, though. I'm sorry that it fills you with rage, though. That's not a fun feeling. It's not fun feeling at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happens to you. You never get your hair cut now. Your hair... Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry about that. Mine is actually longer than it looks just because it's curly. So, but I get that. I used to have hair down to the middle of back to my waist when I was a teenager. I know if I actually, like, used a lot of product on it, it would probably maintain the curls a lot more than what it looks like right now. Full disclosure. I'm perfectly aware of that. But I'm actually, like, super kind of lazy. I know that's a shocker. No, you know what? It may be dry. It's dry just because probably because of the weather, but also it just like it wants babying a little more probably. And if you don't baby it, it might be complaining, I think. I know mine is crazy if I actually like use any product on it. I don't really like to use product on it though because that can dry it out sometimes and I don't want to do that. You've had your hair done at a salon maybe twice. Done by your mom's friends from beauty school. Your mom just does your hair at home. Yeah, I do my partner's hair and I do the kids' hair when they ask. We can go to the salon, but my kids have a lot of sensory issues. And I have a lot of sensory issues. And then post-COVID, because I have autoimmune issues, I wanted to like err on the side of caution of not being in public around places as much as possible. But also I was having allergic reactions to some of the dyes that my hairdresser was using. So I stopped going to her. And I explained that to her. And she was like, oh, well, that makes sense. And then we moved. So I just do my own hair now. Probably I don't bleach it as much as it needs to be bleached, but I like to be very gentle, as much gentle as I can be with it also, though. I love how Minecraft is like, look, just take it. We're just gonna float here. So if I actually took the time to do my hair even more, I don't know, it's just this catch of the effort. And again, I'm just kind of lazy. Okay, well that does that. Let me get that. Since I didn't check my messages before and my phone was being rung off the fucking hook, I'm going to check right now really quickly and see, make sure I don't have any messages I need to deal with real quick. Okay. Yeah, probably need to raise that one up there. You arrived at your physio, off to get pummeled for about an hour. Scotty, keep that to the adult channel on Discord. Keep that talk private, sir. Right? Good luck, darling. Good luck. Good luck, and I hope they make you feel better. Yes, I agree, Veronica. Tell them that you don't like it. Tell them you want minimal contact. You know? I 100% agree. I think they would hopefully listen. Another reason why I stopped going for a long time was because where do I want to grow these vines? Is it like I want to space it out? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. No. Veronica's correct. I didn't even think about that. It's less work for them too. You know? And I'm fairly certain that when you go to get your hair done, I am absolutely 100% fairly certain they want you to be happy. You know? They want you to be happy. And they don't know if you don't tell them. So if they think they're just doing what is expected, then that's what they're going to do. I want to space these out, but I want to space them out in a natural way. I had it in a natural way, but no, it is not. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Let's just fucking dig some more. Because I don't want to have to think about how, like, out here, these stairs are flapped and I don't have them. But this is my village, and I've, like, tore down, like, all this stuff. And here's my little portal, and it's completely contained. And I want to do something fantastic. Something spectacular. Spectacular, darling. Let's do something amazing. But maybe not today, actually. Same with the house. I will build a house, but maybe not today. I love the axolotl. I love the axolotl. It's like one of my favorite thingies in the game. It's so adorable. And he just makes it so cute. He's so cute. They are adorable. Yeah, I got my axolotl from C. And I guarantee you, she will let you have one also. I guarantee you. They're really easy to bucket. They're really easy to get. You just bucket them. And then you can put them down. You know? Huh. Well, in order to jump up here, I think I'm going to have to take the ceiling out. I don't think anybody is going to start a pet shop. Honestly, I'm fucking not. I don't know what to say. Let's bust this shit up right here. Bust it. Bust it. Don't take that the wrong way, though. Don't judge me for that. Wow, fuck it. Judge me. I don't care. I'm gonna need to grab some stuff and some other stuff. I think I did this. Yeah. You could get any animal that you really needed from anybody. It's true. Did you ever get that fox? Did you work it out? Fuck. Oh my god. You did. The original fox, when I logged back in, the one on the leash in your flower shop is gone, but you brought another one and able to get through the portal. Good, 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 good. I left some extra leads and stuff. I saw that someone had left the door open, and I saw a fox running around, and then I didn't see it again. So I'm like, well, perhaps it just ran away. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't do it, and I can't do anything about that right now. So. Okay, I need walls for that one, right? You closed the door behind you. Oh, somebody left the door open. Somebody was in there. I think, I don't know. I don't know. People were leaving mine. People left my door open all the time. Whatever. I probably leave my door open too. I don't really think about it. You know? Well, they shouldn't have gone in your back room, to be honest. I don't know why they went in your back room. I have guesses, but I don't know, because I can't speak for people that would steal. I don't know how thieves think, if we're being honest. It baffles me. Aw, thank you for coming by, Mr. Smiley. Thank you for stopping in. It was very appreciated. I hope you get good sleep. And you have a wonderful night and good day tomorrow. Gotta think about what I'm doing here. Thinking. I need, you know what I need? I need the fucking walls. I need some of those. I need some other stuff. I hear the cats. Okay. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Anyone, everyone, thank you. You are so patient with me and my lack of streaming schedule as a whole, as it is so up. That looks so big now. It looks so big now. I may need to adjust. I may need to fix it. It looks big, but maybe it's okay. Right? Maybe it's okay. Fuck. I don't know what I want to do with that one up there. Well, besides that part, actually. We'll do that, and then that. That's good. I had that part done. But I want to encase it. I don't need to waste the brick. I may just get rid of the fence, I think, and just do the stone walls. I like the profile on this, but I think I'm just gonna maybe adjust it. That needs to go up. That one over there. On the right. And I'm gonna have to also do the fish tanks and stuff. Fix those as well. I was gonna mess around with the planter one first. Because I started the fish tank proper with the actual fish in it. And then I was like, oh no, there's going to be too many mobs in the game. And I didn't want to contribute to that. So when I did the second one, even though I started to make it like a fish tank, I just put plants in it instead. So it won't contribute negatively, impact anybody else in their gaming experience. I think I'm just going to mimic those pullers on the other side. I think I'm just going to do that. So just do a block up at the top. Like so. And then do the slabs. Oopsies. I'm not gonna, it's right there. Like, I'm not gonna, I don't know which one, but it's okay. I figured it out after all. I am maybe smarter than I look. Perhaps. I'm not as quiet, though. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do how I have those? Maybe I'll just do blocks and then half slabs. What is your next project in Minecraft, Stags? When the greenhouse is done. Any idea? Uh-oh. Adventure? Perfect. What is the first adventure that you would like to do? Any ideas? Perfect. Yeah, I like that better. I think I like it better. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not even, everyone. I want you to know. That is absolutely not even. You want to explore holes? Darling, I thought we talked about this. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I said something I should not have said. Okay, I do not need that. Uh-oh. That needs to go a place. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that just looks so big now. Do I think I could offend you? No, I don't think I could offend you, actually. I don't think I could. I don't think you want me to try, but I don't think I could. If we're being honest. And I tend to be roughly honest. Okay. I think, like... I think I want to remove this around here. I'm thinking, I'm just swapping around to different stuff and just thinking about what I want to do here, right? So, it's going to be stone, and the encasement in stone is fine. I could exchange it out and put stone brick in. I could, technically. It's all possible. I think what I want to do, though, is... Well, I haven't decided. Okay, but I need more regular brick. Stone brick. I'm almost out, so I'm going to have to go get some more. Luckily, I'm digging up a bunch of stone, and I can immediately craft it into stone brick. So luckily, it's all good. This is better. That's better. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to try out that slab. If I do that, then I don't need these bricks here. I can just do regular stone. Not like that. Are you done with work for the day, Stags? How about everybody else? Are you done with work for the day? Do you guys get to relax? Do you get time off? Do you get to play? Do you have fun playing? That was quite an engine revving outside that I just heard, by the way. Alarmingly so. Well... Okay, let me get the slabs. Well, hello. That was a sword up in my face. I am running low on this, by the way. Interesting. But that's nice. I'm using it so that I can make more. I think it's much nicer now. My only problem now is going to be finding the right kind of fixtures for lights. Because I need lights, but I don't want them to be, like, I'm going to have a problem, I feel like. I always do this. I have a problem on... I have a problem. Done with work, technically. Yeah, that's good. I have a problem with wanting to make sure it's symmetrical. And so then, if they're not, then I'm gonna be bothered. Okay. What do I want to do here? Let me grab my other pickaxe and just put some stuff away real quick. Stuff I don't need anymore. Let me put it away. Switch to that one in case I have XP. So then I can heal up that pickaxe. Man, that's the one thing that I really dislike about this game as a whole. The fact that you can use mending as an enchantment on your things to repair your gear is great. But having to have the XP to farm to do it is such a trouble sometimes. Okay, what do we got here? Man, I'm tired. Okay, I can put some of this other stuff away, though. I don't need that pickaxe now. So, put that one back there. And because I don't want to accidentally use the wrong pickaxe. I'm gonna eat pie. Yum. Okay. Granite goes in the granite box. I need to move these too. Since I bumped it up and I removed it on the bottom, now there's more room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of these chests. So now that you're technically done with work, what are your plans? Because you have a lot going on otherwise, right? So I don't know that you actually get to relax enough, do you? Um, you can never relax, but you're going to try and start again tomorrow. Going to take off work. Ooh, well, that's fun. I haven't had a chance to relax either in a really long time, actually. That's one of the reasons why the stream schedule has been nothing. You know, I just can't. There's just stuff I have to do, and I can't like not. So it is what it is. Take off work to do work at home. It's tough when you have house guests. So tough. Yeah. My oldest son and his girlfriend moved in, and they had company over the weekend. But they are never moving. I mean, I can't say they're never moving out. They just moved in. So they're here for good until they decide to, if they want to move out. I'm not kicking them out in case they happen to be hearing or listening or watching at any given time. They moved in, officially moved in, you know? I need more stone brick. I'm going to wait and I'm going to move the cracked in later. I'm going to do the same with the mossy. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to go make some more of this stuff. Yeah, they moved in. And that's fine. But no, they're not moving out. They're unloading a pod right now, actually. The pod just got delivered with their stuff. Get out of my way, bro. You are a little close. A little closer than I would like, sir. I'm actually really hungry right now. I'm so sorry. I feel like I don't even know why I just apologized for that. What the fuck is wrong with me? Actually, I should have grabbed a Snickers. I see them bumping behind me. They're bumping each other up in corners, doing things that I should not be watching. I feel like these are things that I would prefer not to actually witness, because that's not my thing. It's fine if you want to express yourself in those ways, but I'm not here to watch you do it. Actually, keep it private, sir. And madame. Or however you may so identify. I'm not going to judge you, but I did my keyboard just fuck around right there. You don't still have house guests, right, Stags? You don't have house guests anymore. Is that right? You were referring to mine. What am I doing? I'm still digging. Perfect. That's great. Yeah, sure. No big deal. I don't even know why I'm doing this. If we're being really honest, I don't even actually know what the point is. Actually, I really just don't. But here we are. I could go to the shopping district and I don't know what I would do there. Probably just go use the spawner and get XP. That is very exciting content, just so you know. I want you to understand fully. You took your gas up to the roof you're building and it started suffocating in the blocks because of their stupid Oh no! Is the gas okay though? Now. You were able to move it so it's not suffocating, right? I have not rehydrated my gas yet. You saved it in time and only took 3 hearts. Oh, I'm glad that you saved it in time. Very good. Very good. This, I need to move this around. You see my framed carrot, everyone? I want you to know. I frame my Edwin Smurfy carrots. I am very amused every time I get one. Your parents have returned. They didn't like their Airbnb. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, that's nice of them, isn't it? They didn't like their Airbnb, so they decided that you are going to take care of them. Oh. Actually, what the fuck? And I don't mean to say this like... Yes, that's very fair, Astra. I don't want them to suffocate themselves either. 100%. That's terrible. I'm so worried that something bad would happen, you know? I feel like, and I don't know if this is the case with your parents, Stags, but I think parents of... They're helping, so you should be thankful. Well, I'm glad they're helping. I have a feeling that oftentimes a lot of parents might just have the idea of, well, I raised you and took care of you, and I provided a house for you, so you owe me. And I hate that mentality. I'm going to be really, really fucking honest with you. So I hope that that's not shit they're giving you. I hope that that's not the attitude they're taking. And if they are taking that attitude and it doesn't bother you, then I'm sorry for saying that. But I hate that mentality. I hate that mentality. I hate that mentality so much, that entitled mentality, because I want to be very, very clear. My kids never fucking owe me anything. My kids did not ask to be brought into this world. No kids asked to be brought into this world. So the idea of your kids owe you after you've taken care of them is such a bunk bullshit mentality. Like 100% bullshit mentality. At least that's my take. Maybe that is controversial. But they frequently express their gratitude, but they are old people and they have routines they must stick to and demands. You're practicing patience. I am glad that they are expressing their gratitude. I'm very glad that that's the case. So I appreciate that for you. I'm glad that they're expressing their gratitude. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Come here, candle. Torch, 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 torch. You're not a candle. You just look like a little candle in my hand. I'm glad that they're expressing their gratitude. My parents never would have done that. They fully are of that mentality of, they are fully of that mentality of they're entitled. 100%. They feel like that. So I hate that mentality. I have an ad break coming in less than a minute. So I'm going to actually get up and fill up my water, maybe. I don't think I need to. What are we looking at? It's almost 6 o'clock? Okay. Maybe I'll go grab a Snickers bar so I can have a snack so my blood sugar doesn't tank on me. How about that? Yeah, my parents would never have expressed gratitude. They would have assumed that it was expected. 100%. So, your parents are making dinner every night and trying to contribute, but you don't eat at 5. Oh. They make you dinner? Oh my gosh. That's actually really nice. You know what? I know from your point of view, I want to say, my ads are starting. I'm going to snooze it real quick because I don't want to be dismissive. I don't want to be dismissive. From your point of view, that's really disruptive to your life. And so I don't want to invalidate that at all. And I also don't want to like compare it to how my parents are either. Just because it's a very different situation with my parents. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to invalidate. So I'm glad that they're helping contribute. And I'm glad that, you know what I mean? That it could be worse and that it is as positive as it is, if that makes sense. Not to put words in your mouth at all. But I have such a different. I would not be ready for dinner at 5 p.m. either, by the way. So I feel that. But I don't want to lessen, because it is a very big deal for you. It's a very big adjustment for you, and I'm glad that they can be there to be helpful in what you're going through right now. You know? So I'm glad they're being respectful like that, at least. Oh, fuck. So I looked at a different game to do like an interactive stream thing. It's like a little cafe, and you can make like a little character. It has a demo, and I was going to try out the demo, but I haven't done it yet. I think I missed a block. Yeah, sure did. I'm going to make sure there are no gaping holes back here. I don't remember what it's called. I'm helpful, right? Just so you know, I'm being very super helpful to you by not telling you anything helpful at all. It's some Monday cafe something. I'm really bad with names. I thought we established this. I just snoozed my ads. I probably should check on everybody downstairs, too. You know, kind of be an adult. Since the other adult is out being helpful. And I feel bad not helping them move and unload stuff, but technically and actually, I should not be. I'm not supposed to lift anything over like 30 pounds. Even though there are times when I may, I know that if I do, I'm down. I'm down for the count. Like, I've got to take a day or two to recover. I was up mopping the other day, and I was up mopping, and in the middle of the night, I just developed leg cramps, and it was a task to walk. We're not all born with the same bodies, so we need to learn to take care of them how we can, when we can, I suppose. And me not offering to help unload their pod with their big boxes is not me not caring. And I have to remind myself of that and not feel guilty about it. It sucks. It sucks to feel guilt when you wish you could help people, but you're not able to. Okay, so we're almost done with the floor. I care in so many other ways. I try to care in so many other ways. I think you see it a lot more positively than I see it sometimes, though. But I appreciate that. I think I will go fill up my water when that ad break happens. I think I'm gonna. I think I will. Hopefully I'm safe. Hopefully I'm safe. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I do want to make a big grassy spot and possibly bring my rainbow sheep down here. And maybe let the foxes run around and play with the cats. I don't think they will. Do you think they will? I don't know. I have an ad break. Ad break. Ad break. Ad break.
so much gone. I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost
Hello. Oh no! You dismounted your gas with his face in the blocks again. Wow. I am sorry. Is the gas okay? I'm eating a snack. I got not one but two. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that you have to worry about that. You have to like make sure there's like full regen going on, you know? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Okay. Give me a second to swallow, etc. Oh no. Okay, well that Snickers looks kind of sus. I'm not gonna. That Snickers look kind of sus. Maybe I should go get a new one. Okay, let's get back to Minecraft. Yeah? Let's do that. Let's get back to Minecraft. I guess I just get one Snickers. You're not hydrating yours until you have enough diamonds for someone to build you a docking station. That's fair. That's fair. Let me turn the music off, okay? Actually, let's do that. And then we do that. Okie dokie. Oh my god, can you hear the kid? Can you hear the kid in the background? Okay, I'm very disappointed that Snickers bar was, gross. Something was wrong with it. Okay. Also, I would like to thank you for being here. Again, I know I did. Probably a few times already. Thank you. Why the fuck is the Enderman here? Bro. What do you want, sir? Go away. I am not your friend. Alarming. Why is he inside of my basement? Okay, goodbye, sir. Good day. But thank you for being here. Thank you. You have made my day brighter. And it is always nice to have a little chat. And hang out. Almost done. And then, but we're not. So, But we're almost done with this aspect, this part of it that I was working on. So I guess it's fair to say I'm almost done. I'm kind of almost done with that part, but only that part. I could go do dangerous stuff, maybe. Oopsies. I didn't mean to do that. I gotta stop eating the stickers. Every time I get them, they look really weird and sus, and I open them up out of the container, and I'm just like, ew. There's like, it's gross, and something's wrong with it, and it's defective or something. And it makes me feel gross. Hi, lady. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Yeah, this is the basement. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is the basement. So, I raised it up one, and then I bumped it down one. And then, so I've been just adjusting as I go. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's not much to see, but I've been trying to, like, do little pretty things along the way. Like, I've got to adjust my storage now, again, because I did the little, you know, the up and the down. So now there's, like, more room around it, around each of the chests and stuff. So since there's more room, I can move some storage around. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Let me just finish filling in these blocks. I'm almost done with the floor part, and then I'm done with that part. Where are my torches? I actually, I just had an Enderman down here. I actually was working on this yesterday, and I tabbed out for a second, and I was literally, I'm going to show you where I was standing. I was literally standing right here, and a fucking creeper spawned on top of me and just blew me up. I didn't die, to be fair, and nothing else happened. But it was just like, boom, right there, on top of me. And I was like, oh, I am so glad I'm wearing netherite. Like, the other day, I was running outside, and it was dark, and I saw creepers. And my immediate reaction is to, like, freak out about creepers. And my partner thought it was really funny. And he was standing behind me, and he was laughing. And he's like, you're in netherite. Why are you worried about creepers? I'm like, you know what? I am in netherite. But when we went out the other day, and then I actually just died to piglin in the nether right outside of my gate, you're never truly safe. Maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. But, so, yeah. So now I need to adjust. I think I may take these chests here, right? And adjust and move and consolidate them in these other areas. So then I can get rid of some of this and do some stuff over here. Back here's where my villagers are. Oh, I got a buddy over here. Oopsies. I'm gonna just put a block here real quick. He's not. Oh no! You got so excited you thought you found a city. It was my nether tunnel. Aww. But which one? The one to my house with the rainbows? It's just a tunnel. It's not that fancy. So this is all like, okay, full disclosure. I was at the end and I'm like, oh look, I got the ceiling moved up a bunch. Oh, I'm gonna do the bottom real quick. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Guess what? Let's just start tunneling out this part too, and we'll go all the way to the water over here. I have no idea why I'm taking all of this out. But I decided it was a really good idea to start another project in the middle of not finishing the other project. The idea, to be fair, was to make a little squid farm out here. There's a bee and it is wild still. So the idea was to do a squid farm out here so that I could get squid ink so that I can actually stock black dye regularly. No, I can never. Thank you. Thank you. You can never have too many projects. No. They just won't get done in my case. You used the roof to get back to the carpet area. Well, good. I'm glad that you were able to get back. For sure. Well, hey, buddy. You just look so happy. I wish I could give you a hug, sir. You're my favorite. You just look so happy. Just skipping along. Happy little guy. But yeah, I need to do something really grand over here. I need to make this something. I haven't decided what I want to do with the nether portal, you know? I have to do something, though. And the frog enclosure, I think, is going to come down. I may relocate the barn. I really don't know how I feel now about this shit. I have hated it. Like, because it's not aesthetically pleasing for me. So I feel like I took up my honeycomb farm too, and I don't have a honeycomb farm. And I need to I need to build one down here too. So, yeah, you know, yeah. So that's the thing. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, look. I got distracted by what I was doing again. Man, don't you hate when that happens? Oh my gosh. This is why I have a basement and I still don't have a house. I tore up all the buildings in the village. The villagers are nice and safe. Well, I'll just put you back if I want you. I don't know at what point I'm doing that. I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know at what's going to be the thing. I have no plan. I have no plans. I'm just digging, which is fine and stuff. But yeah, this whole actions, I don't know what I was thinking. The last time I played, I had the wall was here. So there you go. I just decided on a whim I was just going to go boom and extend it out. Because I wasn't done with digging the rest, so why not just start another digging project, right? I love your build, by the way, lady. You have... I saw it and I was just speechless. Because it's so beautiful. And I was like, here I am building a basement. And holy shit, there's a fucking subway structure. And every tiny little detail, I was just like, oh, look, there's a ticket booth and a snack booth. And I'm like, God, it's so good. It's just so good. All of it. It was wonderful. I loved it. I loved it all. And then I felt like I'm not even playing the same game as everybody else, actually. I'm just sitting over here happy to do my digging. And look at this pretty stone brick basement, you know? That was kind of like what happened with me. It's fine, and I'm happy, and I'm okay. I take it very slow, so it's okay, you know? Yeah, I've never played it in creative. But it was a very, it looked like it was a very fun thing. Okay, I needed to check my messages real quick. Because I'm the adult in the house right now, I need to make sure I'm on call. Because earlier I got knocked at my door. You did a very lovely job, and every time I see one of your builds, it is really just very inspirational. I I was making some candles to put in the shop last night, and I dipped down into your workshop real quick to use your crafting bench. Hope that's okay. Um, I was like, I don't want to infringe on privacy, but I think she said it was okay. It'll just be a second, and I'll close up the door and everything. And I had brought string over because when we were clearing out the mines, we found a bunch of spawners down there, and I haven't set up. I haven't set up anything for the spawners, but um, we were clearing spider webs, so I had strings. So I went to go make some more candles because some people had bought candles, and bro, I didn't have any extra honeycomb, but I had honeycomb in the shop, so I took the honeycomb in the shop and made some more candles. I really need to put up a honeycomb farm again. I need to make another one. But I figured I would clear this all out and figure out where I'm going from here. Okay, I don't like the Enderman in the garage. Actually, in my basement. This is problematic. I don't like it. I don't want to have to, like, be careful. But I can't undo the basement. There's no filling this in. We live down here now. This is life. We are basement dwellers now. I can't undo it. You can have a route down in the edge of the... Oh, okay. Good. Perfect. Perfect. I don't like it. I don't like you here, sir. I'm gonna have to kill him. You think he was worried one of the mushrooms was in the way? What mushroom? Oh, that we didn't want the mushroom removed, possibly? So it infringed? I don't care about any of those mushrooms. If they need to go to make room for the road, that's perfectly fine. To me, I can't speak for you, though, obviously. But for me, it's fine. I do not like you, Enderman. I do not like you. You're making me very uncomfortable. I don't want to look at you. Yes, I am as well. I love how the entire community has come together in so many different ways to to make it really just our home, you know? I saw it looked like someone was building like a little community. Me too. It's exactly how I feel. I'll just walk around and it's just as a reminder, you know? I will walk around and I'll just be like, wow, like other people did this and we get to play with them and they've made this. Like I know like Blazon's done a lot of work on the roads and I know someone is working on a community park out there and it does choke me up and it does make me feel really special to be a part of it, but I often feel like I am not contributing in the ways that are actually meaningful and I feel bad about that, but there isn't really anything that I can do either. So it doesn't do me any good to feel bad about it, you know? If that makes sense. It doesn't help to feel bad about it. So I just try to do what I can do in other ways, I guess. It's all meaningful. Collectively make up the shopping district. Yeah, we do. But, I mean, we do, but I don't. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't, like, make the directory, and I don't make the pathways, and I don't, I don't know. I've just been like, there's just been so much. Well, yeah, I know you bought stuff for glass stags. That's. Uh-oh. One second. One second. One second. One second. One second. I'm back. I'm back. It's working now, right? Mic. I did the mic thing. You used my dye to make magenta glass. I know you needed it, but you could have made it on your own. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about shops. I'm just talking about like just overall in general. Do you know what I mean? Um, I just think like in general as a community, there's things that people are doing that is directly contributing, and so it's not things that they're being compensated for at all. Scotty built a smelter and set up incinerator and set up an autocrafter for the bone stuff and that kind of stuff like that. And these are things that like people saw, like the directory, for example. People saw that there was a need. They thought of that and then they just executed it in such a wonderful way. And I just feel like I'm just not able to do that. Like my mental space has just been in not a great place with life just being so busy that I get on and I dig. And you know what I mean? So then I feel like I should be doing more and I could be doing other things to contribute. And I'm like, well, I can't think of anything. But then someone does think of something and I'm just like, oh, damn. I probably could have done that. Fuck. Does that make sense? So, I don't know. It just makes me feel like I wish that there was more that I could do, but I just like actually can't. And that sounds like another excuse. I don't know. It's stupid. Fuck. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Go in the hole. Thank you. So anyway, I appreciate everyone, and I love the community feel. So that's what I can do. I can remind people that I appreciate them and I thank them. I guess. You shouldn't feel terrible that you're not leaving stuff for people. I think we don't really have anything else that people could need, though. You know what I mean? I haven't had anything left in my mailbox in a very long time, for the record. I'm not going to say since when, but there was definitely a marked presence about when I didn't have things left in my mailbox anymore. So I really think it's fine if we don't. I don't know. If I hear people say something and I know it's something that they want or something they need, like Scotty talked about wanting hanging roots, and so I propagated a bunch and then left them in his mail. You know? So stuff like that, if people call out a certain thing like that, I try to see if that's something that I can do and, you know? Ah, yeah. I totally understand what you mean. I all of my iron is only from stuff I've mined, and I'm super careful with it because I don't ever know when I'll have um, any more unless I go mining. My iron is so not plentiful in this game. It's crazy, and I have no desire to set up a farm. You know, and I was so careful with it and not spending, using it, not building stuff with it for so long because I was just concerned with not knowing when I would have more. After you mentioned you liked brick and moss, you left some in your mailbox. Yeah. I know you leave me zombie flesh and moss carpet. I know Stags leaves me zombie flesh and moss carpet. Well, we don't owe each other anything, right? I feel like that's what Lady would say. You don't owe me anything. You know? I don't think anybody playing here feels like anybody owes them anything. I can speak for me. When I leave something in someone's mailbox, I give gifts and leave it with absolutely zero intention of any kind of repayment. Like zero. I want nothing in return. I expect nothing back. But that's just me. I can't speak for everybody else. But for me, if I put something in your box, it's because I wanted you to have it and I don't want anything in return. I expect nothing in return. Okay, what am I doing? Actually, I have so much fucking stone. Yep. Let's do this. See? I feel like don't worry about it. People just want to do nice things for each other. Fuck. Made a boo-boo. Maybe someone made a purchase, Lady. You don't know. Yeah. I mean, that's how I am as well. It makes me happy. If I can do that, then I want to make people happy, especially people I hang out with. It's like you guys are like a family to me. I mean that. I mean that seriously. So I want to be able to do that. That's why it makes me kind of feel bad that I feel like I don't get a chance to do that. You know? Because I want to be able to contribute. I want to make people feel like, you know? Hello. What do I help them with though? Stags, really? Not really. With what? I don't do anything. C and her husband gave everybody shulker boxes. You know? The dupers gave us all blaze rods, but now that's kind of, you know, a thing. Um, it wasn't my foxes. I didn't do the foxes thing. But I did want to make sure that if anybody did want foxes, they had the opportunity. I didn't do the fox thing. That was Fred. That was unexpected. I did not expect that. And yeah. Okay, let's go in here. Let's go. I tried to share what I can if I have something that someone needs, though, to be real. Okay, I'll stick you there. You're going to be out. Stop bumping me. Stop bumping me. It's making me uncomfortable, sir. Yes. Hopefully a normal new edition. Indeed. Okay, I'm gonna smelt these. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid I'm gonna drop that lava on them. But if I do this, then maybe I can repair my stuff by picking up the stuff that got smelted. It's a little bit. This is the thing I hate. I don't want to have to stop what I'm doing to go repair. Because I don't have any spawners here. I mean, I don't have any spawners that I can farm the XP on. I need to actually, like, do that. I told my partner, I was like, oh, I need these spawners. Do you know what he actually did after we found the spawners? Do you know when I told him I need to set up a little thing so I can farm them for XP? Do you know what he told me? He linked me a YouTube tutorial on how to do it. That's what he did. Literally, literally. Literally just linked me a YouTube video on it. No, please stop talking. Please stop talking. I don't know what they're uh-hawing about. Uh, okay, maybe that's done. I just wanted to check my messages real quick while I was waiting on that. Not enough XP. Man. How, like, okay, so if I didn't have mending, and this is a netherite tool, I would actually have to have netherite ingots to repair it, wouldn't I? That's fucked, bro. Yikes. That's kind of gross. Oh, they're iron. That's just a texture pack. I did it so that the villagers can't let themselves out. I don't want anybody to report me here. Listen. Listen. They're in a safe place. I lost so many villagers to zombies. So this is a better, safer place for them, okay? I want you to know. I take safety very seriously. I do wish I could get rid of some of these outlines on these glass, though, occasionally. The part I wish I could get rid of. But it is what it is. I wait on these, and I truly don't want to have to go to another place to repair. It's kind of boring for me to sit and whack skeletons on a spawner. On stream. I feel like that's kind of like a stream that you do not want to sit through, right? So, I think that's just not a stream that we're going to do. Right? I don't think you want to sit through and watch me go whack some skeletons. My tools were completely prepared when I logged in, though. Okay, that's all done there. It's boring in real life, too. Yeah. Well, whacking skeletons is boring in real life, too. Is there something you're not telling us, Dex? Why do I feel like there was 0 XP bubbles at all? Well, yeah, that guy's angry. Did you see his angry? Did you see? Did you see he was angry, sir? Don't bump him. There's other beds you can pick. You'll be more exciting by using my farm if you want, by just sitting there. Oh. You can get bones from fish? Well, the skeleton spawners is the XP. I have spawners underneath the stronghold. I just haven't contained them yet. I had no idea. You get bones from, what do you mean, bones from the fish? Really? What am I missing? I wasn't trying to whack skeletons for the bones. I was just for the XP. Okay. Okay. Oh. Bedrock exclusive way to get a stupid amount of bones for 50. Really? I didn't know that. Well, thank you for teaching us. Thank you. Now we know. Okay. So maybe I'll just figure out what the plan is here. Me make plans? That's a big ask, actually. How about instead I do something else, because plans are not my thing. Yeah? On Java, they drop bone meal. Yeah, Astro knows a lot of stuff. Okay, here, babies. Here, babies. Come on over here, babies. Come on, my pretty babies. Sit and sit. Thank you. Come here. On Java, they drop bone meal, but on Bedrock, they drop bones which is the same as 3 bone meal. Got it. Yeah, so before this playthrough, I've only played on Java. And it's only been, like, modded. Not really strictly vanilla. So, my knowledge is limited. I put this wood over here because I thought it was, like, really cool looking as an accent. But now, I don't know if you can see it well enough. Can you see it well enough? I think this is good. Not that, not that, not that. I'm not going to be able to get this. Okay. You know what we need? We need my special scaffolding. Perfect. Well, until now. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hang, I did have for a bit. Yeah, I think I'm just going to move this shit over here. Yeah? You can still see it. You can see it fine. Okay, we've got lights here. I want to do this. What can hang, I can hang some stuff off of it, right? Like I just could just hang it from the ceiling, though. I kind of wanted to make it hang out, but when I tried to do stuff, I don't know if it's going to work how I want it to work, actually. Let's just try. Let's just actually try. Okay. That, honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't need two of them, so it kind of feels like a waste. You know? But I don't really know any other way to do it. To make it look right. And I don't know if I want to keep this here. I may move my bed. Okay, come here, sir. Come here, my darling. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Top. Will they stop that? Oh, yeah. You know what? Thank you for reminding me. I wanted to check. They don't. Good. Yeah, I thought about that, and then I was like, I need to check to see if they do block it. And then I completely forgot to check if they block it. So thank you. My brain just wandered. You know. No one knows how that is, right? No one knows how that is for your brain to just wander like that, right? We're good? It's just me? It's just me, right? Okay. I'm gonna break his bed. He can put it down later. You can't relate? Are you being sarcastic? Fuck. I thought you were being sarcastic. Bitch. My bitch. Mine wanders everywhere. You are so not alone. Uh-oh. You know what? Fuck. I'm so sorry for my potty mouth. I was going to stop using the word fuck. Because I didn't want to offend anyone. Okay? So I want to be very clear. I thought about it. And then one day... It's dark over here, babies. Then one day... C posted something in the adult... Fuck! The adult channel of my Discord. And it said, using language is a sign of intelligence. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, well. I guess I'm just smart. Don't at me about it. I guess I'm just smart, guys. I am just smart. Obviously. You hear? Yeah. We'll be very smart together. How about that? Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna need a lot of fucking lanterns. Okay, so this is 3, 4, 5. Oh! Just a little bit of panic right now. Just a wee bit of panic. Okay, let me put a spot for the bed. Respawn point set. Let's go put the andesite up. You get agitated if you can't place a lantern in the middle and it's too close on the side. You You are not alone if you notice that I had a little bit of agitation there and a little panic. Give us the dirty swear from your native land other than bloody. Here's my reminder. I love you, Stags. Thank you so much. Say thank you so much. Fuck. You're dirt. You don't go there. I love it. No, I'm panicked right now. Do you know why? Because I'm like, look at these odd number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be so perfect right there. But guess what? Guess what? It's not even because of look. It's not even. It's not even. I'm a little panicked about that. Yeah, I know what it means. I know what it means. I have so Scotty is from Scotland. He's not here right now. He had a doctor's appointment. So Scotty is from Scotland and he moved to New Zealand. And so occasionally he'll have he'll use some slang. And my closest oldest friend is also from New Zealand. So yeah. I often will hear a lot of the of Kiwi slang. And so I'm pretty versed in it. Stags. Filth. Filthy. Stags is trying really hard. Stags is working overtime to try and see how bad she can disrupt my sensors. I know. I'm Stags, I'm fucking with you. Is that okay? Okay, let's clean this up. Oh, did I pick up that stone? I'm not singing any songs like that. I'm so sorry. I can't talk like that. That's inappropriate. I'm not having you clip me. Say things like that. I could sing the instrumental. No. I can't sing in front of people. I cannot, actually. Do you know how long it took me to feel comfortable to, like, replace my webcam? I feel so awkward, even right now. Look at my fortunate hoe. I am so hungry right now, can I tell you? Holy smokes. I'm so hungry right now. Scotty's back. We were just talking about you, Scotty. We were just talking about you. Please share some Scottish and or Kiwi slang. How are you feeling, though? How are you feeling, actually? Are you feeling better after your doctor's appointment? Did they help? I don't know what's for dinner. I don't think that's the correct usage. I bet I could take those chests and I could fill them in here. So I got 3, 6, 3, 6. Feeling sore, but that's what you expected. You have so many injuries. Oh, Scotty, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this will help going forward, though. You know? Hold on. Let me check on something really quick. Oh. Yeah, that's not what that word means to us. I've heard that before, lady. I've heard that before. Okay. Oh, I have a lantern in my hand. Okay, so I have a lot of decisions to make. And I know this is going to come as a shock. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Miriam. Hi, hi, hi. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate. Thank you. By far above and beyond one of my favorite streamers to tune into. You're trying to mod Vegas and it takes a lot of time. Yeah. It does, indeed. I mean it. 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 Truly, truly. I know this sounds really weird, but like, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. So I'll just say it. You know how like sometimes you'll like something and you know you like it, right? But then like maybe you're just kind of like meh about stuff in general. Maybe not specifically a person or specifically a thing, but like in general you're just feeling kind of meh, right? But then for whatever reason something happens and then you're like, damn. And you just like fall in love all over again and you kind of like get that feel again. Past couple of nights, that's exactly what happened with Miriam again. And it wasn't that anything happened in the interim. It was just like my life and everything going on. I was really meh. But then, I don't know. It was just something that, whatever. And then my brain, it just ticked again. It's like, man, I love it here. And I'm so glad she streams. And I'm glad I can tune in. I don't know. I just fell in love all over again. Does that make sense? That's weird. I know I'm weird. It's okay. But that's you know what I mean? So I just like fell in love all over again. I was like, man, I so enjoy being here. And I'm so glad that there's this cool place to come hang out. And, you know, I don't know. It's so weird. I'm going to start... I'm going to start like blushing or something, you know? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. I was just like so like, God, I love it here and I love her. She's such an amazing person. And I don't expect anything in return. I just want to be clear. I just feel like sometimes life is really short and it's important to express how we feel and how other people may make us feel so that they know that they make that impact on us, you know? And it does. Like, it absolutely does. It makes, I don't know. I don't know. I'll stop being sappy. Do your modding your game. Sorry if that came out weird. But I have my moments, I guess. I don't know. I was just thinking. The stags! Any real nodders? Ugh. Well, anyway. No, I appreciate anybody that comes to hang out. And thank you so much for being here. It really is, it really makes my day brighter. And I know that everyone has, you know, you have things that you need to take care of and you have things that you need to do. And time is short and time is precious. And so I appreciate that you have given your time to me. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Okay, I need to send a thing. You're getting accused of enslaving people? Miriam, please. I want to show you something. Come here. Look, I have an ad break. Here. Here's mine. You see my villagers? They're safe. Safe. It's safe. They're safe here. You see that? Safety. That's what we've got going on here. Safety. Well, yours are nicely contained. Well, I also want to show you my other little buddy over here. He doesn't have a name. Don't let him out. Okay? I did use a name tag on him. I named him Gnaw. Because, no. We're not going to let him out. He's not very chatty. He doesn't want to talk right now. Just leave him alone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay? So I suppose that I could also be problematic and dramatic. My kids were accusing me. There's an ad break. Ad break. We'll wait. I should probably, like, go pee because there's an ad break. But here we are. Not adulting. Oh, well. Okay, so he doesn't need to take his expression, says it all. Someone please help him, make it stop. Oh, his expression. Oh, he doesn't need to talk. I got you. I was like, he doesn't need to take it. I'll give you something to take. I'm sorry. That was a weird sort of amount of eye contact. You can't hear me because of ad break. So I'll wait. Oh, you know what? Now I bet you can't hear me. Fuck. Okay, well, there's a certain thing that may rhyme with cry, or I, or bye-bye. And that means often I don't see ads. Just saying. But anyway, no, what was I gonna say? Villagers, yeah, so the villager thing is kind of weird. I have been meaning to try and get one to Minty so that he can build back the village there, but it's so far away to get them there, and I don't really know how to do it very well. I have very, very, very limited, I have very limited resources. I mean, not resources. I have very limited experience with villagers. I know it's a lot of trial and error. I know that there are some other people that may be closer that do have villagers, but that means they have to breed them and they have to maybe facilitate the way over there, and it's a lot. Actually, it's getting hot in here again. I'm gonna take my hoodie off. Here we go. My danger anime shirt. Are we ready? Are we ready? It's danger. Uh-oh. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't fix the redeem for the dinner. I had a special redeem for a certain someone to let me know when dinner was done. Because I don't check my messages. And oopsies. I forgot to do it. It's fine though. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this better. So I don't like these like this right now, though. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's gross. So I gotta move those. But these are important ones right here. This is my shop stuff, and then this is food. So these are super important to have very close at hand. But I'm gonna move these other ones. I think I'm just gonna shift stuff over, right? Okay, well let's... Uh-oh. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna make this so much faster. Let's not play the game in slow mode. Actually, let's put the lights up here. Ads just finished for you too? Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Twitch is weird. I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's, okay. You're perfect. Perfect. So we need to crouch and do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do this. See so easy that was? Movie about a hit woman. Interesting. I tune ads out. If that makes sense. Like, my brain just kind of checks out. Okay, and a site. Okay, thank you. Come here. You can go here because you're about as worthless as the fucking granite is for me. I'm so sorry. You know what? Especially and specifically Miriam was the person I most wanted to not curse around because I felt really bad and I didn't want it to feel like I was being disrespectful to her. And I know I'm sorry. You didn't ask me to do that. You know? To be very, very clear. I just felt like I wanted to be more wholesome and respectful. Because you're like one of the most wholesome and respectful people that I've ever met. And it's very inspiring. Fuck. Damn. I say the word fuck a lot, okay? But, oh, I got it. Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, I got it. I think I got it. Okay. But yeah, then C posted this meme in the adult channel on my Discord that said, you know, people that curse, they are smarter. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's a weird thing to like say, but whatever. Fuck it. So I'll just like use my words. Right? Oh, this is gonna end. This is gonna end disastrously. Disaster. Full. Get over here. I'm panicked right now. I'm panicking. I'm slightly panicking. I'm slightly panicking. I want you to know. I'm slightly panicking. Because that stuff is out. Oh, this is all out of order. I'll just have to fix it later. It's lights and miscellaneous job blocks. Right? Of course it is. Get over here. Get over here. No. Get over here. Oh, it's fine. Alright, it's fine. I need another dirt block. Wow. So, what does everybody else have planned for today? What are we all up to? And do we have anything fun coming up besides that? Anything else going on? It is my partner's and I's anniversary coming up very soon. August 2nd is our official wedding anniversary. But right about now-ish is when we met 2 years before that. So it's going to be, it's about 19 years, and it's 17 married coming up. Actually, and this is really big. There are adults in the house now that is not just fuck. Hello. Thank you for zooming in to make really uncomfortable eye contact with me. August anniversary, yay! Stop! Okay, so could you like not, like go away? You're making me very uncomfortable. I just want you to know, camera. All right, so anyway, let's fix the camera. You're looking forward to having some home alone time. Your niece's birthday is soon. Aww! So your mom and aunt are going to be in Michigan. Your disability is a hindrance to them, so it sounds like you're not going. Wow. I really dislike heavily that actually anyone, but especially and specifically family, would make you feel like you are a hindrance to them. And I want to be very clear about that. I am sorry. I know from firsthand experience, it I can speak for me. And in speaking for me, being disabled, I know for a fact I am a hindrance to people, and it makes me feel guilty as fuck. If I stop and think about it, I feel absolutely like shit. And to have someone validate that or make it like that's the case is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As my partner likes to point out, I shouldn't feel guilty about it. It just changes our lives and we have to adapt and do things differently. So I'm sorry if anyone made you feel like you were a hindrance, because it's not a cool way to feel. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to make you feel good at all. It feels like shit, actually. It makes you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go on a tirade about this. I don't want to go on a tirade about this, but I don't want you to feel like you are, because I do not feel like you are a hindrance, and but I understand. Here I am tripping all over words again. I'm sorry. That I'm sorry that that's happening. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's it's not it's not anything that you have control over, and there's not anything that you can do about it. It is good to have alone time, but I'm sorry. It is nice to have alone time if that's what you want, but also it's really fucked up. You know? So I'm sorry. That's all I can say. People don't understand. People don't understand. So the other day, and I want whoever watches this later, if they watch this, to understand that I know where they came from when they said it, and I know that they didn't mean it. Yeah, Astra, I completely understand. Oftentimes, even even well-intentioned people will make comments that they do not understand, are very painful, to be clear. And oftentimes this happens when you are disabled, and especially if you don't look disabled. Like in my case, people don't think about it. They make comments, and then occasionally they almost act as if they are the offended ones for how dare I bring it up. You know what I mean? And so I understand from my point of view, but I do not understand from your point of view, because obviously my disabilities are different than yours. So I would never, ever, ever try and say, oh, I have it worse than you. Oh, I have it better than you, because I don't think it's a competition. But people don't think about it before they say it. And it sucks. But I know fully that they're not trying to do any of it intentionally. if that makes sense. So I know that they're not trying to be mean, but they just don't know what it's like. They don't know how it feels. And it sucks. And you hope, because it's family, you hope if anyone is going to be understanding, that it would be your family. But sometimes people just will say things without realizing. And it can be very hurtful, especially if you don't look physically disabled. And I'm sorry that that happened. I understand very well. There isn't a day that goes by where if I don't think about it, if I stop and think about it, I know fully that I am holding them back from having full lives. And I cannot express the pain that I feel over that, because they're the people that I love the most in the world, and I don't want to stop them from having full, wonderful lives, but I do, you know? When you're in the hospital for COVID, one of the things they had me do to how you're recovering was to walk. And it's like, okay, but like my walk is going to be fucked up anyway just because my legs suck. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I completely get it. And I'm really sorry. I think people say things without realizing what they're saying, and they don't mean it. And it sucks. But again, I don't think they mean it. I don't think it's coming from a place of like, oh, you know what I mean? So I don't think it comes from a place like that. But also, it's not helpful, you know? Like, not helpful. I don't know. I wasn't trying to make any of that about me. Because obviously your situation is completely different than mine. But I understand from my point of view. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's my strip mine down there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. All I can say is I'm sorry. Because it's not... Yeah. I'm sorry. Ah, I did such a good thing. I did such a good thing. I didn't do a good thing, by the way. I was kind of fucked up. Well, we're going to take that sword and we're going to take that off of there. A certain someone, perhaps, would have given me that fucking sword. Yeah, how many carrots can I put on these boxes? Okay. I don't want to do that because I'm going to get mixed up with what I have in here, though, to be fair. Thank you, Scotty, for doing good things. By the way, I don't know about you all, but when I get named carrots, they go on display. I will 100% not be getting rid of them at all. Just for the record. I 100% will not be getting rid of them. Okay, well, I guess I'll put that there. Fuck. No carrots in your box, sadly. Well, you could come play Minecraft with us. I'm sorry, Astra. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if any of that felt like it was even remotely dismissive. I didn't mean it to be like that. I know that our circumstances and everything else is completely different. Okay. So I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to say, yeah, I said it. I don't want to say more. So just fucking awkward. So. Okay, let's put the music discs here. I swear to you, I swear I saw a torch randomly. I do not have enough music CDs, I think. I think I'm gonna need some. I like this one, though. Okay. Well, I think, I don't want to put the carrot there, actually. This is a pretty important thing. But I think I need to put the torches there, so I know I put my torches there, to be fair. Put that there. Oh, I remember. I know where the extra torch was. The extra torch came from the thingies. This is my little adventure box. If I grab stuff to go on a little adventure, I make sure I have torches. I make sure I have my bundle with my compasses and my leads and a crafting table, and then magma blocks if we're going to go under where there's water so I can find a breathing spot, you know? You need to make autocrafter on your snow farm toggable so you get more snowballs to keep accidentally throwing them. Oh. I haven't made an autocrafter. Fuck. I'm gonna take my food out of here. Oh my gosh. And if you notice, I want you to know, named carrots are not in my food bin. Do you know why? We don't eat named carrots. They are special. They have their own special place. We don't eat them. If you want to eat them, you go right ahead. I am not eating them. Someone used levels to name them. So we're not going to eat those. They are special. 6 cooked chicken. Okay, raw. Fine. Whatever. Fuck. Raw. Okay. You accidentally throw snowballs. I don't have the gas, so I haven't done that. Yeah. It took you a while to figure out the way to feed the autocrafters. It didn't get backed up all the time because it was overproducing. Oh. Yeah. I have 0 experience with autocrafters. So, I cannot comment. But I am very glad that we have so many knowledgeable people that are willing to help everyone else out too, for noobs like me. Come here, chest. Okay. Alright. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move some dirt. Yeah? Let's just go move some dirt, darling. Just hunks and chunks of dirt. You just not use it if anyone else was on, because all those extra snowballs not getting collected would get laggy if you weren't watching it. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. It's... Fuck. Thought I had item frames. Maybe I put it away, though. It's fine. Guess I gotta take it off of here, don't I? That's so satisfying. As much as, like, I don't like sounds in games, the sounds in Minecraft are super satisfying for me. I just want you to know. In case anybody else is wondering how I feel about that. It's very satisfying. I like it. Those sounds make me happy. And as an auditory person where sounds can bother me, the sounds in Minecraft. Yeah. Oh, it popped off all right, darling. It popped off all right. I might have missed some stuff since when I started streaming, though, to be fair. Do not go up there. I don't like it when you do that. You make me annoyed. You're annoying me. How are the horses, though? Are the horses good? Hopefully the horses are good. Yes, Stags has IRL horses. Yes. Stags. Legit. Stags is like legit the real deal. Like actually legit the real deal. Yeah. That's why when I posted that build of the stables and horses and stuff. See y'all next time. See you next time, Scotty. Bye bye. I hope you have okay time. We will see you soon, my darling. We'll see you soon. Oh, they didn't have water. Yeah. That's a little bit of a problem. Isn't that a little bit of a problem in this fucking heat wave? Oh, Scotty is not nighttime yet. Scotty's in New Zealand. But, you know, he's busy. He's Mr. Firefighter. Mr. Firefighter and handy person that does all of the things expertly. Scotty is literally like actually just one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. And if he knew I was saying these things about him, he would be blushing. I know he would be. But he's such an incredible person. And he should be reminded of that. So get mad all you want. Okay, I'm going to move the stone over here. I had stone over here. It's just future stone brick. So we'll just put it in the stone brick one, even though it doesn't go there. Do you love my inventory management? Isn't this very fun and exciting content? We need to wrap it up soon, though. And do you know where we're going to go raid? I'm going to give you one guess. I know you already know. Some of you may already know. But you can guess if you want to try and guess. That is if he's streaming. I don't know. He probably is streaming. I don't want you. I want you. There we go. I like to raid a specific person because I know them well enough to trust. You can go there. Fine. Just go there. No. I really hope it's dinner that I like. You posted your horse picture in Ez's Discord. 1 point, lady. I'll post again. I think it went. Oh. Did you? Did you? Hold on. Fuck. Yeah, we're definitely going to be raiding a Udis, as you know. Because we do that. That's what we do on Wednesdays. Eventually, okay, so I want to apologize. I got to apologize about a couple of things. So I know that I told you all that I know that I told you all I was going to work on doing art streams. And I was going to get into that again. And I haven't. And I need to apologize. I feel like I owe you an explanation, even though I know you're going to tell me I don't owe you an explanation. I feel like I want to. Anyway. So it was my intention very much to follow through and do more art stuff. Because that's what I am. I am an artist. I'm not really a gamer. I'm not professional. I'm not even really a real streamer. If we're being honest. Probably I'm not even really an artist, but to me, I am, just because it makes my soul sing and stuff. Yeah? So for that, I guess I am. But the fact that I've never sold any art is still a mind fuck entirely of its own. We don't need to talk about that. It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm fine. Um, well, you keep saying, people say that to me, like, well, yeah, you are a streamer. I don't know. But, fuck! No! No! Oopsies. I guess I am. Sure. I guess I am. But I will tell you, I've I've made more money streaming without trying to than I ever made not selling art. And I wanted to think about that because that's weird to me, you know? Because I've considered myself a real artist because I do what speaks to my soul. And I can't not. That's just how I am. I've been making art, I've been writing since I was a kid. And if I have, the ideas or whatever, and it's in my head, I have to have a way to get it out. And maybe that makes sense, and maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know. So for me, I've always been an artist, especially, and even if people were like, "Oh well, no, you're not," you know what I mean? So for me, it was never a question in my mind. It's like, well, yeah, I just am. But I don't think of myself as a streamer, even though I'm streaming right now. But I don't think of myself as a streamer. But then I think of myself as an artist, and I've actually made more money as a streamer than I ever did as an artist, which is so weird. Maybe one day, I don't know. I'll consider myself a real person, but not even a real person. Uh-oh. I was wondering where the rest of that stone went. That would have sucked to have that whole thing despawn. Van Gogh didn't sell much art until after his death. Yeah, I made the joke once, and I know my humor can be quite dark. But I made the joke once that maybe I'll be a famous artist after I die. And then someone else can live off of the reserves of it. You know what I mean? Maybe after I die, I'll be a famous artist or something. You know? I don't really care. I'm gonna make art, period, just because that's always been for me. That's what speaks to me. That's just who I am. I can't be any other way. I just can't. And other people that create art, I think that they understand that. And even if they don't create art, maybe they understand it. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just talking shit now or something. I'm really good at talking shit, though. That's true. Okay. Let's do this. I do have to go for dinner very shortly. Perhaps I should finish up and do that. Maybe should I finish up and let all you lovelies go about your days. Thank you for being here. I'll say that. I appreciate you. You I'm so I'm so happy that you spent your time to come say hi. So yeah, let me just do that. Should I do that? This? Get a full view of the anime shirt. Save danger. High voltage. To the height of my shirt. Oh my gosh. I still have laundry to go fold. That's an unfortunate thing that just happened. The realization that I'm not done adulting for the day. But I do want to say thank you. And maybe I got off on quite a few little tangents today. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you being here so much. You are some of my favoriteest people in the world. And thank you for being a part of my little place here. I appreciate it. So we're gonna raid Ayudis, who's doing math. Why did I say math? The past couple of days, my brain hasn't been braining, and that's a very good example of my brain not braining. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do. I will be back on the realm later. For sure. I know, and you know what? I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, why did you raid me? I love you too, Stags. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you for being here. You have brightened my day. I know he's gonna tell me. He's gonna tell me, why did you raid? And I want you to know I mod in his channel, but I'm not raiding him because I'm his mod. I want that to be perfectly clear, okay? I want that to be perfectly clear. So I'm not raiding him because I'm his mod. I'm raiding him because I like him as a person, okay? I want you to understand that fully. He's pretty incredible. He's a pretty amazing person, and I truly like him. He made me a mod a little while ago, and I don't know if people should give me adult responsibility. I'm not a grown up, okay? Okay, I'll just do this again. Thank you. I don't have any touchy stuff except for me to be incredibly awkward. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're gonna go rate him. Oh boy. Oh wait. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. We have this. If you are not subbed, that one works. If you are subbed, there is a thing, but it doesn't work. So I'm so glad you wasted your money subbing to me. But no. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you have a really lovely evening. If I'm not able to see you tomorrow, I will try and see you next week. Okay? But also, there's always Discord, and I'm there. So, I hope you have a very good evening. Goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.